Romance is always a part of the Chocolate Affair, and the festival has become the largest gathering of romance novelists in the Southwest. We are excited to welcome Tiadini and Danny Petrone, who write as the team of TiaDani. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Is it unusual to write romance novels as a team?
It's not what you'd call
Yeah,
common. Yeah.
we're kind of original.
And how did this come about?
Well, we met in about 2002, and we liked each other immediately. And she had some ideas, and I have ideas, and we said, well, let's just try one together. And we had so much fun with it. We ended up just deciding to go for it.
And we have 4 now. We have 4, and we have about 3 others that are submitted that we're just waiting to hear back on. And hopefully by next year we'll have a lot more to sell.
Tell me about your style and some of your characters. How do you develop them, and where do they come from?
You want to take that one?
They come from everywhere. You just never know who is going to strike our fancy, and we'll decide to go off and write a story about them. And then when we do get a character that we think is pretty interesting, we sit together and take it from there. And we really plot it out and
do character charts. We find out what the other half of the story is going to be like.
Right.
And usually we fall in love with our characters, being right out of the chute. And after that, it's just all fun.
Yeah.
So I'm sure some very close family and friends would like to know, did you ever base characters on them?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Family, friends, can you reveal?
Actually, a friend of my mother's, and I based one of the characters off of her because I admired her so much, an older woman, and I did use that.
What is the draw for romance novels? Why do people like to read them? What is the attraction?
Happily ever after. They're going to go through all sorts of trauma and stress, but there's always going to be that happily ever after.
And relationships.
Yeah, and they will grow, and they have a great relationship. And even if they're complete opposites, they end up
finding a common ground to get
Yes.
along with each other. And that's the hard part, to when we're working together. We have to figure out what's going to bring them together.
Right.
And being 2 writers, we have different ideas.
Sure. Well, TiaDani, thanks for your time today. Where can people go to learn more about you? I know you have a biography out there about yourselves on your website. Give us that information.
It's tiadani.com.
Okay, and people can go there and you can learn that these women are actually grandmothers as well. I love that part of you. Keeping life young. I love that.
Yes, well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. We
bet.
really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming to the Chocolate Affair again.